The pathway to abundance, the pathway to abundance. The Proverbs 19:23 says, "The fear of the Lord leads to life, then one rests content, untouched by trouble." See, the fear of the Lord is the pathway to life, a life of blessing, purpose, and deep satisfaction. See, the promise is that the one who lives in awe of God, that person rests content, and that person is untouched by trouble. See, while trouble exists, the disciples' inner life is untouched because of their security in God's power. See, not their circumstances. The believer rests in the sovereignty and the power of God. See, this reverent submission brings an unparalleled inner rest that frees the soul from anxiety and allows the disciple to live in peace. You see, Robert G. Letourneau was a highly successful industrialist, a pioneer in heavy construction equipment, and a devout Christian. As his businesses grew exponentially, he faced the immense temptation to hoard his rapidly increasing wealth. Believing financial security lay in accumulation, the world preached that the path to abundance was through ruthless profit and minimal giving. Early in his career, he operated on the typical Christian model of giving 10% a tithe and keeping 90%. However, he believed God's promises of provision were absolute. He made a radical countercultural decision. He would invert the tithe. He began by giving 10%, then 20%, then 50%, until he finally reached a point where he was giving away 90% of his income and retaining only 10% for his family's needs. See, the world considered this financial suicide. Yet, as he gave more, his businesses grew faster, his inventions became more numerous, and his global impact expanded exponentially. He discovered that his life was built on an inverted financial system. The more he surrendered to God's work, the more God provided for his needs and his business. His wealth was not measured by what he kept, but by what he gave. He proved that the pathway to abundance is not a selfish pursuit of wealth, but a faithful, sacrificial surrender of resources which God honors by creating an overflow far beyond human capability. Let us pray. Lord, I thank you that your commands are for my life and my good. Deepen the fear of the Lord in my heart today, leading me to the pathway of life. I lay down my anxieties and strive for rest and contentment. Guard my inner life so that even when trouble surrounds me, my soul remains untouched in your safe keeping. In Jesus' mighty name. Now, when a moment of worry or discontent arises today, immediately declare, I rest content in the fear of the Lord, and choose an action that reflects trust, not anxiety. Father, thank you for today, and I know that you are doing well as you begin to leave home for your workplace. May the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace, and may his name rest upon you. See you same time tomorrow. Bye for now. Jesus, bless.